You know how they say it takes money to make money? It's just as true in Animal Crossing, with turnips being the best legitimate way to make money. No time travel required. You will need Nintendo Online, however. So the process is in fact quite simple once you know the steps. Firstly, amass some amount of bells, however you like, selling fruit, turnips, bugs, whatever. As I said, you need money to make the big bucks. Kinda, we'll get onto that. There's a way to make money with 0 turnips and 0 bells, but that's for later. You probably want to have at least 100k, and this will be a fine start, but you can scale those according to your time. Here's what my 1.8 million bells in turnips looks like. So walk up to Daisy May between 5 AM and midday on Sundays and throw literally all of your bells at her. It ranges between 90 and 110 bells per turnip. Doesn't matter what you buy for, just buy them all. Maybe keep some pocket change for Nook's Cranny, but up to you. Now dump the turnips anywhere on your island, either in your house or in a random place. Don't worry, nobody will steal them. Just be warned, turnips will rot after 1 week or if you time travel. So you have the next 6 days to sell them. You can't sell them on Sundays. Now go to azturnip.com and enter what the turnips sold for in your town. And then you need to go onto the website every day and put in your prices. See, there are 2 turnip prices a day excluding Sundays, AM and PM. So check in the morning, write down the price, and again in the afternoon. This will give you a predicted value for the turnips in your town. It can go up to 800 per turnip. Keeping an eye on this can let you know if you're going to get a high price and can sell in your town, or if you need to look elsewhere. If you get over 400, that's a great profit margin, feel free to sell, but you can wait for a little higher, or go online if the price isn't high enough for you.
The easiest method is going to be if you have a friend with high turnip prices, just go there. Easy. Sorted. Other than that, you can go to Twitter, but failing that,
there is a fantastic website to guarantee your profits, turnip.exchange. Whenever someone gets a high turnip price on their island, they can put it up on the website with a dodo code for you to visit, and then you can sell your turnips. Anything above 500 is pretty great, and beyond that it's a matter of your patience in waiting for the best deal. If you haven't got much time, you can just go for anything above what you bought it for and you'll make a nice profit. The site operates on a queue system to ensure islands don't get packed, so when you find a price you're happy with, click quickly. If you missed a queue, try find somewhere else, or you can keep an eye on the page and refresh it until a slot comes up. Now once you're in a queue, which might take quite a while because these fill up really quickly, fill your inventory up with turnips, head on over when it's your turn on the website, and sell up. Rinse and repeat for massive profits. Sellers will have different requirements for visiting their island, such as don't trample their flowers, and most often asking for a tip of around 99k bells, which is a paltry sum compared to what you stand to make from this. And finally, if you have 0 bells and no turnips, this can still be useful. If you log on to the game, talk to Tommy, and he says a price for turnips over 500 bells, or lower depending on what other people have on turnip.exchange, you can put your own island on the website. And you can ask for a tip according to the price of your turnips. If you get 800 bells per turnip, asking for 300,000 bells a visit isn't unreasonable, but most people are willing to pay 99,000 bells for a price in the 500 range for turnips. So if you're lucky enough to get a good price, open up your island, leave the game running after you've set it up on the website, and you should come back to tips all around you. You might want to make a path between Nooks and the airport so people can find it easier, and you also want to leave a helpful description so people know what to expect, such as don't trample my flowers, only go on the path, don't explore my island, or whatever you like. You could ask for a different tip. Some people like rare furniture or DIY recipes instead of money. Up to you. If you get a good price, you can do what you want on your island, but of course bells are always useful. Oh, and make sure to request people leave by the airport, or it can cause it online to crash, meaning you need to set it up again, which is a bit annoying. And although if you say don't go off track, most people will obey, you could set up fences between your island's airport and Nooks if you want to guarantee that's not going to happen. And that's it. You can make millions of bells this way. I started the week with 1.8 million bells, and look where I am now. It's fantastic profit. You do this a few times and you don't really need to do it again because you've got enough bells for basically whatever you need. So that's it. Thank you very much to my Patreon supporters for making this video possible. Danny and Lucas, thank you very much, as always, for your continued support. And to you, the viewer, thank you very much for watching as well. If you liked what you saw, please like the video. It helps out a lot. And feel free to leave a comment telling me how much you make from turnips, or if you have any questions about the process. And finally, subscribe and ring that bell if you like this video and want to see more Nintendo content like it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, make mad bells!